Hello and welcome back. I am Big Squirrel and this is Sacred Earth Reverie, and we're back for episode 3, where hopefully I can go beat this boss. I have had a time trying to get this done. I've had to go back and grind a bit like 3 different times. This boss is tougher than you expect, and then sometimes you just win, I found out, but then that recording didn't work out, so we're back again. If I remember correctly, since the last time I came here, we should be nearing the end of these plains. Really? That's good. I'm used to travel, and even I'm starting to get tired. I, on the other hand, could very much use a moment of respite. Whoa, Fluffy, you're sweating bullets. Maybe you should have a sit-down. We can't have you collapsing on us now, after all. What I want to know is, why are you completely unbothered, you troublesome elf? Windites and eyesights, of course. I've been keeping a consistent cool breeze swirling around me. I'm messing up the words. And you did not share this with the rest of us? Yeah, really? And use up all my energy? No way. Utterly selfish. By the way, Sir Cain, you may want to prepare yourself for battle. Huh? What do you... Oh, no. I enjoy that so much. As usual, your warnings are eerily timed. A demonic beast! It's the first time I've seen one in a while. But of course it has to be right now when we are near the limits of our stamina. Very well, let us dispatch this detestable fiend at once. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm not sure I like the look of that aura surrounding it. That cheeky thing cast a power-up art on itself before we were ready. Remain calm, you troublesome elf. My purification seal will strip that fiend of its ill-gotten strength. Just make sure to protect me so that I can cast it without being put into harm's way. I know you can't use ether, Cain, so just let Fluffy or me build up our power, and then we'll give this jerk a big what for with our exceed limits. Sounds useful. I'll keep it in mind. I like a tutorial on exceed limits. Let's say yes. I've read this a couple times, but that's just me. When the limit index reaches 5 points, I can't read. It's all been a lie. Yeah, when the limit index reaches 5 points, allies can make use of a powerful arts called exceed limits, or EX limits for short. Limit index is this thing in the upper left where it says limit index, by the way. It took me a minute to actually read it, so I guess I really can't read. These extremely powerful arts have superior effects that are themed around each character's overall battle mechanics. For example, Lena's exceed limit deals multiple hits for huge damage and inflicts status effects to the targeted enemy. Every character will have an EX limit eventually, but to start, Laneth and Kana have already learned theirs. Build up the limit index and aim to use it to turn the tides instantly in your favor. It's not that simple. After failing this on the last episode, the dev reached out and was like, hey, in a very kind way, said, you did it wrong. That's not what they said. Don't, but it's the way I like to think of it. And suggested I pick up some abilities, get a second EX art for everybody, and pick up Purification Seal in particular, because this enemy, as you see, has a bunch of buffs, and this will remove all of them at once.
Purification Seal.
But there is still a problem with this enemy. I don't think you'd fit, Cain. I really shouldn't say that. That sounds worse than it is. But yeah. Let's see, let's casting array. Get that little bit of healing. Ah, don't do it. We're still alive. Nope, we're not. We're not still alive. Kadoki. Let's do things to be alive then. Please go before the... There we go. Blessed Seal.
Radiant blessing. Become a font of newfound strength.
This jerk face of an enemy gets rebuffed very often, and the cooldown on Purification Seal means I can't keep up. And that makes this a very difficult fight. But what do I want to do? Just hit it? I think we just hit it. We need to build up that limit index. We'll do one of the things. Yeah, that second pop-up is when you would use the super special thingy. I totally remember the name. I'm just not saying it for reasons.
Casting array activated.
Oh, it didn't have the heal on it. Dang it. I didn't know if her EP would be above 50%. It was not, and thus I failed. Whoop. What kind of stuff can you do now? Just unlock potential. We're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit and it's gonna suck. But Oh, I should have done the other one. I forgot. I have all three of his. I went sort of overboard, maybe, and things. Getting prepared. You do have at least one of these up, right? Yeah. Scarlet Rondo is up. And then we hit down.
Rondo! The culmination of my magic art.
Such a cool art thing. See, and it looks easy when you do that.
Hey, what do you mean I'll get that?
It's just all the time. A lot of times I kept dying instead of living with like 5 or 70 HP. So that's the difference. Yeah, I just needed to level up. Is it just me, or are these demonic beasts getting fiercer the further we travel? It most definitely is not just... Oh, it is most definitely not just you, Sir Cain. Perhaps we are drawing closer to the Demon Queen after all. These demonic beasts are definitely a lot stronger than the ones I've seen over the past years. And you guys fought stuff like this all the time in the nights? Not all the time, but it was our job to face them whenever they appeared. In any event, with that threat past, may we please take some time to catch our breath? One more step and I fear I will very likely pass out. If you pass out, then Cain will have to carry you. Are you sure about that? I'll have his hands all over your defenseless body. What in the world are you saying? Are you trying to get me killed? Sir Cain, I had no idea that you were such a deviant. Aha, very funny. Let's get going, unless you're just joking about wanting some rest. I am sincerely reflecting upon my words. I'm never going to be bored with these two. I do like picking on people that way. So, I see. You were indeed correct. Emerging victorious against an upper-ranked sentry with so few numbers is no small feat. I told you. The one that Mother is seeking may be among them. Be that as it may, there is hardly any way to ascertain who among them is the one. It has to be the human. The mangy fox and that old hag are out of the question. You could be correct. However, it is not yet time to reveal ourselves. Let us report this to Mother. She will know the next steps to take. Fine, let's do that. I don't want to get caught out here anyway. Are you? Chapter 3, Rising. We can go to town. Alright, I don't think there's a reason to go back to the other places. I don't think. We can enter, we can talk. I'm mildly curious. Let's try this one. Oh, we can only talk here, okay. Huh? Isn't this your house? Why are we here? Oh, I get it, you're feeling homesick, aren't you? That's adorable. Perhaps Sir Cain longed for the warmth of his bed and resolved to come take a nap. And he didn't invite us. So rude. What the hell are you two going on about? What would you say if I actually invited you, huh? Maybe. Actually, I feel like both of them would say yes and just make it very uncomfortable. That would be fun. Okay, let's go shopping. We can upgrade some weapons. Oh yeah, you haven't been here. Home sweet home. Finally time for a break. You know, this is actually the first time I've been here with you present. I said that in such an awkward way. Indeed, the last time we had to deal with that odd homunculus. My brain's tired, I'm sorry. Huh? You guys were here before? Then I guess you've met Argent. Argent? By Argent, you must mean... Your guess is probably right. Anyway. Hey, Argent, are you here? Ah, Laneth, you have returned. I see the customer and the rare specimen are with you as well. Well, I guess I have been a customer, but... Who exactly are you calling a rare specimen? I am referring to you, of course. Now, hold still while I procure the extra-large syringe. There will be no blood-taking of any sort. Who is this woman, you troublesome elf? Didn't I already say? This is Argent. Hello. So, is Argent your assistant or something? Assistant? What makes you ask that? No, silly. Argent's my wife. Wife? You have a spouse? Laneth. Oh, wrong person. Laneth, they appear to be confused. Leave them to it. Awesome. That's a nice twist of things. Welcome, Lena's friends. Please take your time. She's such a cool design. That's so great. Alright, we have to press buy first, and then we can buy things. I believe we currently have a long blade equipped. We're gonna get scenes for all of these, aren't we? Sir Cain, that is quite an odd weapon, is it not? The hilt gives off the appearance of being some sort of guard. Right, this sword is a defender. I've seen swords like this in the knights before. They trade off some offensive power due to the weight, but in return it offers some defensive ability. Depending on your fighting style, this might actually be a great weapon, since the trade-off between offense and defense means that in return... I believe I have heard enough. Let us be on our way. Wait, I'm not finished. I understand, Cain. I understand. I'm that way about so many things. Troublesome elf, where did you get this seal here? It has the Zingan character for Frost written on it. This is not something that one would casually find in another country. Oh, this? I actually got it from a Zingan friend of mine a long time ago. She was a swordswoman that used these seals from time to time in combination with her swordplay. Oh, the throat stretchies. I was curious about them, so I asked one time when she was getting hammered in a bar. She laughed and then just gave one to me. Of course, I can't actually do anything with it, so it sort of turned into a collector's item. I see. Could that have been... something on your mind? No, it is nothing. It must have been Tokiko's ancestor. Okay. One more. So, from what I understand, it's traditional for elves to practice ether arts by using tomes, right? Correct! The traditional elven method of arts causes casting is to use a... You know what? I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it all in. We're gonna suffer together. Correct! The traditional elven method of arts casting is to use a magic tome as a focus to filter ether energy through the produce through and produce the desired art. They're not making produce. That's different. That's food. It's an ancient technique that's been refined through ages and ages. Indeed, and as a result, elven mages far and wide are familiar with this method of arts casting, thus making them very predictable combatants. Hey, I'm not predictable! Uh-huh. Anyway, what I want to know is, you can still cast arts without a book, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I can. It's not like I can't just manipulate ether energy on my own to do stuff. In fact, I do that for smaller stuff. Just let channeling it through a focus like a tome or a staff helps refine the art, and in most cases, make it more powerful or more concentrated. There's a lot of long sentences, too. I see. That's actually pretty interesting. It is interesting. It was good to know. I just, messed up a lot in the middle of it. Yes. Okay, we don't get stories with these. I have some money left. I would like to buy some things, but... yeah. Reducing EP cost is kinda huge, especially for Lena. She needs her EP to be above 50% for casting a ray to heal her, right? Right, I think that's the way it works out. So, I definitely want one of these for her. I don't seem to have a problem with anyone else's stuff. EX region plus 5%. Oh, these are trade-off things. These are the kinds of things you would put, like, if you know you're gonna go into a place with a lot of magic damage dealers, but I don't know things that well. Alright, let's just get a spirit ring. Yeah, just the one. For Laneth. I don't think anyone else needs any other stuff right now. More health would be good on both of the ladies here, but nah, I'm not gonna worry that much about it. Oh, I forgot we had this thing. What is it? Looks like an over-designed ring to me. I do believe that this is some manner of enchanted item. Right, this is a spirit ring. It's a catalyst that helps spellcasters focus their arts and make them more efficient. Oh, I see. So it's completely useless to me then. Indeed. Poor you. Poor you. Yeah, one of you can have it then. Well, yeah, absolutely. One of them is gonna have it. What kind of... gotta hit buy again. Oh, these are only a few hundred each? I kind of want to just buy one of each of them. Yeah. I'll probably come back and buy more. Like, I do need to sell the equipment that I'm going to be unequipping. Please return unharmed, Laneth, as well as your friends. It's okay to have priorities. No one's going to blame you for that. Blah, blah. Defender. Venture gear. I don't see... No, I don't think there's a way for me to swap between people. All good. No, it was not Spirit Ring for you. I'm not worrying about the Ether Gems right this second. That's going to be like a bigger thing, and I just want to get the quick whatchamadoozles first. So, you have no red ones. What is Bolt Surge? If I removed that, it would be Power, Magic, and Critical. I don't know that Critical matters for Magic. I can't remember. I do want to get her... Just get some of the different things. I don't want anybody too stacked up on one element type. Power, I don't think matters, but Life Force and Parry would be good. So that's good enough justification. Otherwise, you're on all level 2s. Aircross level 1. I like her overall layout, but we do need to make them better. We'll just do a straight up replacement Water Surge 3. I don't have a way to do that one. Gaia Break? What does Gaia Break do? Parry, critical, a Bolt Surge? I don't like losing the life force, but that's okay. I swear I got a better air cross. Yeah. I'll get a second Flame Brave. I should write this down. I'm not going to, because that would mean reaching over like 1 foot to the side. Your stuff sucks, my dude. I'm sorry. I could have done better with that. Bolt Surge 2, I'm gonna just straight up upgrade his stuff. Okay, so we need 2 Flame Braves. And maybe another Air Cross. If we can afford it. Hey, you're just out here for chats. That's interesting. Okay, this is just the same as last time. Selling things, selling stuff. Let's start with these. Weapon things seem to have conversations attached to them, so I want to do the others first. Just cause my brain works that way. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Are you selling this blade, Sir Cain?
Yeah, since I've got a better sword to use now, I don't need to hold on to this one.
Oh my. You mean to say that your mighty sword is now bigger, better, and stronger than it was before?
Have some class. Oh, that's her. I thought it was him.
Have some class, Sir Cain.
What in Miltades are you going on about? Are you trying to get me in trouble? No, I think she just knows what she likes. Selling arcane notes.
Is there even any point in me selling my tomes back to my own shop? I'm not making any money this way. You are not selling them. I am putting them away and giving you an allowance. Is that how it is? That is how it is.
I hadn't thought of that. But, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Oh, no, I want to keep the Flame Seal. Flame Seal is different because this is, like it says, that it's enchanted with Flame Ether. I don't know if that, like, changes some things for us. I forgot to actually hit buy. Get back in there. I needed to go spend the money I just made. But yeah, I don't know if it actually... I can only get a couple of these. Alright, whatever. I don't need the Aircross 3. Yeah, I don't know if it changes the element of her regular attacks. I think it said something like that. Enchanted with Ice Ether. I don't know if they do something like that. But yeah. Anyway. Let's get the things equipped that I need to get equipped. I guess I could also sell the gems that I don't need, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Was there anything else? I think she was... No, I think we're good. I don't know what this is, but I hope we don't get hit with it. Some kind of darkness, probably. It does look different now. I wonder if maybe there was a bug in the first couple episodes, because they were before the official release, I think the full release. So I don't know if maybe there was a bug and these things weren't updating the way they should when you change your equipment. Or anything like that. I could just be talking out my ass, we have no idea. Let's go and do things. This is more concrete stuff.
Hello, is anyone here? Mina, it is you. Hi, Miss Argent. How are you doing today? There do not appear to be any issues with my bodily functions. You're so funny. I do not understand, but to move on, am I correct in assuming that you have come to buy medicine? Yes, 5 salves, please. Uncle Douglas is usually careful, but sometimes even he still gets burned when he works at the forge. I see. So they are not for you. Yeah, I would be concerned if they were. You must keep your body safe in order to grow up well. Don't worry, I don't plan on getting hurt.
Wow, so Argent can hold a proper conversation. Shocking. Oh, that was cute. That was cute. We're just gonna go left or right on these, and then we'll go back to the events. And if the events add any new chat things, then we'll do those then. There are so many female characters, and my vocal range for female characters is like 2 at best. We'll get there. Y'all can see the pictures.
Good day, Tokiko. Oh, well, if it isn't the boss lady herself, hello. You come here to have a bath, or maybe you're after lunch? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know how many to do there.
Your cadence never ceases to amuse me. But no, I am just taking a moment to visit a friend on my tour of the town. Well, you said it yourself. There's no need for me to stand on ceremony. So I won't. I do appreciate it. Most fail to follow through when I tell them that. Understandable, really. You're a big deal around here. No one wants to screw up and piss off the noble lady. I suppose. Though I find myself thinking back, it truly was an odd experience to have a beastkin woman such as yourself suddenly turn up at the front gates of my manor and beg for an audience. That definitely wasn't my proudest moment, but I had to get my foot in the door somehow.
Excuse me, I'd like to use the baths. Oh.
Well, if it isn't Cain, hello.
Wait, which one was which?
Cain, how nice to see you again.
Hello, Tokiko, Lady Reverie. Is this a bad time?
Nonsense. We were just saying something about a bath. Well then, let me sign you in. And then we will have a lengthy talk over a drink afterward.
Oh, great. Wouldn't there be like a lake or something you could go have a bath in? I know it's cold probably, but still. Safer than being there, it sounds like. Hey, Tokiko, I got your cockatrice meat. Is this good?
Oh, you got them. Just in time, too. The night I scheduled to use them for dinner is nearly upon us as well. Thank you so very much, Cain. You've done me a great favor.
Sure. I just did it on the way anyhow. What are you going to make with this stuff anyway?
Why, my famous cockatrice cutlets, of course. It's quite an in-demand dish at my inn, I will have you know. I only put them on the menu once a month due to supply issues, and they sell out every time. I couldn't be more proud.
Really? I've never heard any famous dish like that, though.
Perhaps you would have if you lived in town, but alas.
Yeah, fair enough. Request complete. What did we get? It's doing a music thing. I can't continue it. There it goes. 300 experience and 600 Zellum. Okay. That's not a bad amount of experience. Where can we go to see this? Yeah. I mean, that's like almost a third of a level. So that's pretty good. And that amount of I immediately forgot the name. Zellum? We can go and very quickly buy... I shouldn't spend too much, but I feel like the air crosses, I believe, give us speed. Speed is always great in games. Just generally in games. So I want that to be as good as I can get. Yeah, it's only by 5 for speed. I don't really care much about the others. But this is important, and you have 2. Oh, you should be going, like, all the time. You as well. What did I do to poor Cain that he doesn't get to have as many speeds as the others? Okay. Well, they should be very, very fast. Oh, what are you doing here? Wait, do I need to talk to you again? Let's try this real quick and see if there's another. No, okay. It's the same one, right? Yeah. I didn't know if it was not auto fast. I didn't know if it was like a new dialogue had popped up after the request or not, but apparently not. You're new. Reinhardt, Douglas, this is new. You two know each other? It is new. Hello, Cain. Douglas and I do indeed know one another. Right, we used to be close colleagues for years, in fact. You might not believe it, but this guy was once an illustrious knight.
Really? No way. How come I've never heard your name before, then?
Various things happen. It's not an important story.
So he says.
I still think it's a waste of your skills to be pounding metal in a forge out here in the middle of nowhere. But what's done is done. I find fulfillment in my work. I don't need you to pity me.
You would say something like that. Hey, they do banter like old friends.
Yes, they do, and that is cool. Okay, that's them. Excuse me, you there.
What can I do for you, good sir?
My apologies, but I saw a bee skin and I was curious. If I may trouble you, is it alright if I ask a few questions?
I suppose I do not see the problem with this. Ask your questions then, sir.
Oh, right, where are my manners? I'm Lawrence. I study the old texts in order to glean new ways to improve our lives and learn from history.
The old texts, you say? Are you a historian of some sort?
Heavens, no. Historian would imply I have a solid understanding of ancient history. I consider myself more of a scholar searching for answers.
Is that all right? Is that right?
I got there. I got the word.
Strangely, I have heard this recently from someone else. Well, never mind that. Now, your questions, Sir Lawrence?
Looks like everything's fine over there. I'll be on my way.
Oh, but I wanted to learn the histories and stuff.
Alright, up here.
Who might you be again?
Oh, hello there, Beatrice.
Cain, hello!
It's been a while since I last saw you. You weren't lying about being scarce.
Yes, I did warn you about that.
But, Beatrice, I was wondering about something.
Yes, what is it?
This was about 13 years ago, I think, when I was living in the capital with my family. I recall that this noble's carriage would occasionally pass through the main street that circles the commoner quarter on their way to the upper class area in the center. I used to catch a glimpse of this really pretty lady in the window. Thinking back on it, she looked a lot like you.
And what exactly are you hoping to achieve by bringing this up?
Nothing actually. I just thought that if that lady really was here right now, it'd be pretty amazing is all. This is gonna sound silly, but as I grew older, when the idea of a future partner became something I thought more about, I thought I'd like to meet someone like her. Obviously, I didn't mean that lady herself, but you know how it is with silly teenagers, right? This is a little embarrassing to admit.
So this pretty lady you remember from your childhood was a woman you imagined your future wife would look like, You're cute, Cain.
Come on now, it's an old story.
Hypothetically speaking, if that pretty lady were here with us now, I'm sure she'd be flattered that she was some boy's childhood crush.
I wouldn't exactly phrase it as crush, but...
Anyway, I suppose I needed to have a good chuckle today. Thanks for the entertainment, but I should be on my way now. Farewell, Cain.
I guess that was a good thing. At my expense, though, but that's fine. It's better to be in a good mood than not. Yeah, that's a good way to think of it. What are you doing down here? Well, if it isn't Laneth. I haven't seen you in ages. I was starting to think you forgot about teaching me.
What do you mean, ages? I was gone for a week at most. I haven't forgotten anything.
Derek, does Laneth actually teach you at all? Cain, my man, you'd be surprised, but yes, actually, she does.
That "you'd be surprised" was unnecessary. Do you want me to punish you?
I'm sorry. I expected him to say yes.
Anyway, Cain, I just teach Derek here about medicinal herbs and medical care when I have free time. Humans can't use ether, so teaching manual first aid and illness treatment is the most I can do.
Right, I'm learning medicine from Laneth so that I can become a doctor in the future. Huh. I didn't think you had such lofty aspirations, Derek. Well, excuse you. I have plenty of aspirations. I've got layers, you know, like an onion. An onion. Sure, we'll go with that.
All right, Mr. Onion, let's get started on today's lessons while I've got time.
Mr. Onion? I'll excuse myself then. Good luck, Mr. Onion. It's Derek! It's never Derek. It will never be Derek again. All right, let's continue the left to right fashion of doing this. So many things to say. After walking around town, I stopped by the riverside and gazed at the water for a bit. We didn't find much in the plains either. Starting to run out of ideas, to be honest. As I think this, a voice cuts in.
Oh my, Sir Cain. What has you so deep in thought by the water's edge? Yeah, what are you doing moping around here by the shop? Are you trying to drive all my business away? Right as I'm settling into the groove of my own thoughts, here come Kana and Laneth to absolutely dash whatever modicum of solitude I was cultivating. No, well, it's probably a better idea to get their opinions than to think on my own anyway. Okay, Kana, Laneth, hey, what's this about driving business away? I can't watch the riverside? I don't wait for Laneth to give me a no-doubt ridiculous answer and quickly move on. Anyway, I was just thinking about where to go next. There was a demonic beast activity in both the forest and the plains, but no substantial information leading to Demon Queen's whereabouts, so I'm kinda stuck. I ran out of breath. We can't go northwest as the capital and all other towns and villages are on the road in that general direction, but I'm out of solid ideas on where to go from there. So that's what's worrying you. Well, if you cannot go northwest, then perhaps northeast? Beyond those god-forsaken plains? That's right, the ruins of the old capital are out there. Not a bad idea, Fluffy. We should totally go there. Lena's sudden burst of enthusiasm gives me a bit of whiplash, but I shake my head and move past it. The idea has merit. Ruins of the old capital? Now that you mention it, I remember learning about that in school. The old capital. The Demon Queen has been around for a long time, hasn't she? If that's the case, then maybe the old capital might have some information about her that we can use. Alright, that sounds good to me. We'll head to the ruins of the old capital. Excellent, then let us be on our way. Time to sally forth! Look alive, people! Dial it back a few notches, would you? Yes. Oh, we got a request. Yes, that is where the event was. Oh, we got 2 requests. Starting on the left. No? Let's do the other event first. I gotta keep these things straight or I'm gonna forget all of them. Having recently returned from the plains, I find myself walking down the street by my lonesome when I spot someone familiar. It's Leanne. Seems she really was serious about being hired as a town guard here. Given that it doesn't seem like she's planning to hound me all day and night like I suspected, I figure it's fine to talk to her.
Hey, Leanne. Is the town treating you well?
Oh, hey, Cain. Yeah, life in town has been pretty good. The housing is surprisingly affordable. Probably because there's so little demand out here.
Right. That's a benefit of living in the middle of nowhere, I guess.
On another note, I just finished my shift on patrol. So if you're not busy, would you like to join me for lunch?
Sure, I'll do that.
Great! Let's go to Tokiko's Inn then.
Here you are. Pork cutlet and rice and a meatloaf set.
Thanks, Tokiko.
Thank you.
Of course. Enjoy your date, my dears.
What? Date? I mean, technically, yes, but...
Are you trying to get me in trouble?
Oh, no. No! We gotta go back.
I swear. Sorry about that, Leanne.
Where's the thing? There's the log. What was the thing that wasn't voiced? Tokiko laughs it up as she leaves us to our meals, clearly basking in the glory of having made things awkward between us. I would do that. I would 100% do that.
No need to apologize. I'm the one that invited you out after all.
Despite saying that, she looks pretty embarrassed. I decide that the best course of action is to focus on my food for now. Leanne does the same, and the silence is filled with the clinking of utensils for a time.
This reminds me of how we used to share meals after returning from all sorts of unreasonable assignments back in the nights. The commoner orders always got settled with the crap jobs first, after all.
I'm changing a thing. I can't remember what my settings were for things. I'm sorry if the voices have been low. Sometimes it's like after the game updates, my settings get reset in here as well, which is all good. But there, better. Better.
Right. Getting sent out to subjugate dangerous monsters, or to be glorified flunkies for the noble's ventures. A good slab of delicious meat washes away all the irritation and fatigue after times like those.
Only you would say something like that. Not that I disagree. though patrol and guard duty as a town guard must be way less strenuous than the expeditions and monster subjugations.
True, it's almost boring in comparison, but I don't think this kind of life is bad either. I get a good wage, and my employer is a shockingly decent person.
Lady Laviere, right? So she snatched you up, huh?
Yes, it's her. Is there something wrong with that?
No, not at all. She's a good person for a noble. Just, she's been really persistent about getting me to join the ranks of her provincial guard.
So, she can see your skill too. She has good eyes.
Oh, please.
Stop the auto! We finish our meals as the conversation continues, and eventually our time at the inn is over. Not wanting to take up the space unduly, Leanne and I make our way back into town.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. Tokiko might tease more than I care for, but she's a great cook.
Yeah, there's a good reason her inn is popular in town after all.
Well, I guess this is it for now. I think I'll take a walk around town and visit some shops before heading home.
All right, I've got some matters to handle, so I'll be on my way too. Take care, Leanne.
You too, Cain. See you soon.
As I watched Leanne walk off into town, it was too fast. I didn't need to hit the button first. She might have an easier time finding a purpose outside of the Knights than she thinks she will. It's already well on her way. She's already... Okay, we have gotten significantly more grouped up on this side. Let's see. I'm trying to do these in a particular order. Like I said, I will forget things. That's who I am as a person. So, let's do the chat first, and then I'll do the requests. I think requests, like, on the way out of the town is probably a good idea.
Excuse me, is anyone here? Welcome.
Oh, those are going to be so close together.
Oh, hello. This is my first time here. I was looking for medicine. We sell medicines, yes. What are you seeking? Salves, tinctures, sacred water, prime elixir? I don't make nearly enough money to be casually buying sacred water. And what is this about prime elixir? Aren't those extremely rare? You don't carry those, do you? But we do. I heard something ridiculous. I'm gonna wipe it from my memory. Anyway, I'd like 5 salves, please.
At this point, Argent's eyes are drawn to the blue and gold axe that Leanne has with her. Slowly, she tilts her head slightly after studying it. Oh, we got to see the bottom of the axe! I clicked too fast. I didn't get a good look. I was reading.
That weapon. Huh? My axe? What about it? It is familiar. Where did you acquire it?
Leanne looks visibly confused as this seemingly random segue in conversation. There we go.
It's a family heirloom. According to my grandpa, this axe was passed down in our family for about 1,000 years, supposedly. It's been fixed up a few times, but otherwise it's apparently the same weapon. I see. Why are you asking? No particular reason. Here, yourselves. That would be 500 Zellum. Okay. What a weird lady.
Yes, but cool. She's a cool weird lady, and we dig that. I got to hear how her name is said. Not Laviere, Laviere. Lady Laviere seems lost in thought. That's unusual. She seems to be concerned about something. I'm curious, but I also don't want to paint a target on my back. Fine, just this once. Lady Laviere, is something wrong?
If it isn't Cain. Nothing is terribly wrong, I simply am... how to put it? Yes, let us say I'm going through withdrawal.
Withdrawal? I'm afraid to ask for what?
You see, one of my interests is reading ancient books. There are many fascinating tales in them, tales that have been forgotten by the people of today. But I have recently finished the very last book in my extensive family library. Due to my responsibilities, I have not found the time to acquire more. It truly is a shame.
Huh, I see. I didn't have you pegged for a bibliophile, Lady Laviere. Actually, I figured you wouldn't have time for reading random books.
Now, I also have interest and partake in recreation. Cannot afford to burn the candle at both ends, so to speak. Even I must unwind and refresh my mind every so often. Nevertheless, I have tasks I must see to. Take care, Cain. Wow, she must really be feeling it. She didn't even take the chance to pester me like usual. Ancient books, huh? Iris's note obtained. Refer to it in the key items menu. Okay. Another one popped up! Okay. It's just more and more. This is like a Matryoshka doll. I don't know how to spell that. I think it's a Matryoshka doll. The Russian nesting dolls. Anyway. Mother, why do you look so out of it? Oh, hello, dear Rosebud. It is nothing for you to concern your pretty little head over. Never mind your silly mother. Tell me, are you getting along with your friends in town? I'm doing fine, I think. We play and stuff. Marina's an energetic monkey and Alan's annoying, but we're okay. Oh my, oh dear. I wonder just where you got that dishonest streak from. You love your friends, do you not? What? I do not? Whatever gave you that idea? They're a bunch of dirty peasants. But they're okay for commoners. If you say so, dear. Well, let us go with that, then. I hope that you continue to grow up healthy and happy, my dear Rosebud. I would want for nothing more as a mother. You're being embarrassing, Mother. Cut it out. But thank you, Mother.
Aww. Adorable. Okay. It's always fascinating seeing you at work, Douglas. Oh, it's you, Cain. Come to watch again, huh? Just for a few minutes? No skin off my back. But now that I think about it, if you've got time, I could use a favor.
Huh?
You need a favor from me? What could that be? You've been running around all over recently, haven't you? If you happen to find yourself in any caverns, could you keep your eyes peeled for any geostone? I'm gonna need some for a custom order soon. As my luck would turn out, the merchants in town don't got any. That being the case, I've got to look at other means.
Huh. Well, it's true that I've been running around lately, but how did word get out so much? Seems like everyone knows. Well, never mind. I'll keep an eye out for you at least.
That's all I ask. Thanks, Cain. If you find 4 hunks of the stuff, I'll be set for the job.
All right. We need to go find 4 hunks, so to speak. Ha ha ha. Do I have money? Did I spend everything? I spent everything. I was thinking maybe? I'll check anyway. It'd be nice to grab another, healing item of some variety. Even if it's just a couple salves. And I'm gonna stick with saying salve, and I hope that makes some people very uncomfortable. Because that is a word that I looked it up because I was confused. It is said differently in different ways. Salve or salve. Both are correct. Ooh, that's a cool new area. I'm gonna save down here. We're gonna live with that. Ruins of the God. Yes. Oh, I love the artwork in this so much. This is so good. The former capital city of the ancient Republic of Amarcia, still trying to say America, around 1,000 years ago. It was reduced to so much rubble in a grand conflict with a godly being. The survivors went on to call this place the Ruins of the God in memory of those terrible events. In the ages that passed, the knowledge and technology of these days were lost, much like with many other nations, sending humanity regressing backwards into a new medieval age that has since lasted so many centuries. The current kingdom of Amarcia designates this place as forbidden territory and discourages citizens from approaching these vast ruins carelessly. However, due to a lack of manpower and more pressing matters of the royal court, there's nothing to truly stop a curious individual from entering if they wish to. Okay, what have we got to say about this one? The ruins of the old capital. I'll be there soon. Yep, let's go. There's gotta be a lot of rare alchemical ingredients around here. Do try to recall that this is not a field trip, you troublesome elf. Who's troublesome? Alright, that's enough you two. Or out of you two. Either way works. Sitting in silence upon a smooth marble throne is a lone figure. Obsidian skin clad and tattered white with long, flowing silver hair. Unmistakably female, she peers quietly at a set of holographic screens, all of which emit a soft blue light. On those screens, she can see the movements of the people all across the continent. From the knights and the politicians in their cities to the farmers plying their trade in the countryside, all the way down to the odd lone figure living out their life quietly. Her expression is blank, perhaps even bored. None of this is of any interest to her, but it is a necessity.
I'm trying to be serious and give a good tone because the music is so great and I love the art. Words. But it is a necessity nonetheless. I did it. Why? Only she knows.
What is it that drives these powerless people to fight time and time again? What exactly is fueling their gleeful ignorance? They have no idea of the danger looming on their horizon, yet they wave their sticks and knives and call me the devil as if to convince themselves that evil exists in this world. She swipes one screen aside and brings in another before her eyes. A group of 3, an odd group. A human man, a beastkin girl, and an elven woman. This is an odd sight. Those races would never work together in this day and age. What are they up to? Unfortunately, she can't hear them. She can only watch as they travel, fight, and presumably squabble amongst themselves. How amusing. I saw something interesting today. She swipes that screen aside and focuses on another. A lone man in a black cloak. He travels across the grasslands, the wind billowing his cloak almost dramatically. That man, how did he get his hands on that device? They should have all been disposed of. The woman frowns, bringing a clawed hand to her chin as she stares at the gauntlet on his arm. After several moments of thought, she shakes her head. I'll need to keep a careful eye on him. There's only one thing he could want with that. The headboard of the throne shifts as a space opens up, and out floats a black cube. The woman allows it to float above her palm as she looks over its form. Oh, thought it'd been there the whole time. It may be time to get Sophia and Asclepius into position. Something is approaching. Whether it be for good or ill, I don't know. With those words, she sends the black cube back into its place inside the throne and stands. She must prepare. I tried so hard, and then the words were just plah, 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 and I couldn't do it. The terrain's getting mountainous now, and I can see the remnants of ruins forming in the rock surfaces. An intriguing sight, certainly. The ruins of old Amarcia seem to contain hints of a more advanced society than the Amarcia of present day. It's like Solomos said, isn't it? It's true that old Amarcia was much more advanced. They were in the middle of a technological golden age right before they got the rug pulled out from under them. And then proceeded to get sack-beaten with a proverbial metal bat. You truly do have such a colorful way with words, do you not? Thank you, Fluffy. That means a lot. I don't think that was meant as a compliment. Putting that aside, I don't see any obvious threats or signs of demonic beasts for now. So let's make headway before things get weird. A fine sentiment. I am fully agreement. Fully in agreement. She agrees. However, don't drop your guard just yet. I can feel some sort of odd arcane presence in the area. Yes, do be careful, Sir Cain. I can't see ether at all, so I'll have to rely on the both of you for that. Thanks in advance. We didn't immediately get attacked this time after something was said. Alright, we've got a signpost, we've got a river. Are we going to talk about it? Warning, ruins ahead, do not enter Amarcian Safety Association. Oh my, what a quaint little warning they put up here. Monsters do roam the area, and there's the risk of demonic beasts, so the government probably put up that sign to ward people off. Kind of a shoddy effort, all told, but it's not like I don't understand it. The alternative would be sending people out here to stand guard or put up a big gate, both of which cost money. Isn't that adorable? They think this sign is actually going to stop people from walking right into danger. People like us, anyway. Sir Cain, you fiendish criminal, how could you? Breaking the law, breaking the law! All right, the party's over. Let's mosey along. Wow, a Beavis and Butthead reference, I hope. It's been so long. Oh, look at those mushrooms! These are prime alchemy ingredients. Cain, Fluffy, get picking! You know, that is the most alchemist-like thing you've said in a while. Is it not? Look at how adorable she is clambering over a patch of mushrooms. Hey, don't make light of alchemy. It can do so many things to help people. True, but these days only the elves practice alchemy. Humans can't do it since you need ether for the synthesizing process. Beastkin, meanwhile, are far more concerned with the research and advancement of ether tech themselves. Therefore, why do we not allow this troublesome elf to play with her flowers and mushrooms? Hey! Fluffy, say ah! Ah? What are you doing? That's a poisonous mushroom in your hand. Excuse me? Just kidding. No, you weren't. And I'm okay with that. Smelling salts ×2, that's good.
I don't know which direction is correct direction. I've been thinking about it, but this river is part of a system of water sources that feeds to the rest of the continent, right?
Yeah. Other streams connect to this river at various points, creating a water network of sorts. It's pretty important for the Amarcian continent, actually. I imagine it would be. Water is one of the most important resources that man needs to secure. With that knowledge in mind, it does strike me as odd that the kingdom has not made efforts to reclaim the land route that this river follows.
Now that you mention it.
If I had to guess, it's probably internal court politics and the battle between the Demon Queen that are both slowing down plans for developing the far-out regions.
Sounds about right, honestly. When they're not calling for the Demon Queen's head, they're scheming against each other. The royal court is a mess.
Isn't it?
Sounds like it. Sounds standard. Bolt Surge 2. There's 2 other directions we could go from here, so I'm gonna go back real quick. Nope, this is not a dead end either. These words. Starting over. These stone-like tiles, were they once streets?
Very astute, Cain. The mountain path was once the streets of the old Amarcian capital city, Arista.
Arista, I've seen that name in the history textbooks.
Indeed, the city was host to a large-scale battle against a great foe, and ultimately... well, the results of humanity's hubris speaks for itself, no?
I know times were different back then, but I have to wonder exactly I think a word got left out. Exactly what the people from those times were hoping to accomplish.
Honestly, it was kinda stupid. I'm not sure if I want to say. In any case, the past will be past, and we are living in the present now. No matter how much we attempt to examine it, the past will not change.
That's a fair point, I guess. Yes, does that mean... if this is towards the streets of the place, then this must be the way back. Oh, you are so cool! Hey, Lizord. I like them both, but... Lizord.
Time to get some practice in, if nothing else.
Yes, practice. Oh, these are going to be new enemies? That's not a huge difference in EP cost, but that adds up so much over time.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Yes, of course. I love hugs. Do I want to go Harpy or Lizard? Let's go for the Harpy. I like the Lizard. He's cute. Arts, Iron Stance.
Why don't you try me on for size?
Wait a minute. Oh, that's not great. I may need to go and shuffle around the gyms and stuff after this fight. Like, actually think about it and do things. Casting Array.
Casting array activated.
There it is. Yep. When your healer insta dies, well, not insta, but when your healer dies quickly, might be time to change some things. All right. And just to keep from having to do that again.
Radiant blessing. Become a font of newfound strength.
Exactly. We are doing things. Getting the auto revive. There we go. And killing enemies, of course, because that's just what Lane is good at. Hit the button fast! Okay.
Freeze them solid.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, there's so little time to do that sometimes. I figured out the reason for it, and it totally makes sense, but... Okay. Maybe next battle I'll actually point out during the battle what it is that I realized. Oh, that's a cave. This opening here.
A cave, is it? This must be an entrance into a section of the inner city. It's almost unrecognizable after the devastation that it saw those centuries ago. So dark and ominous. Must we go this way?
Well, I don't see any other good leads around here.
Oh, grit your teeth, Fluffy. There's nothing wrong with a little darkness. Now, let's take a dive into the great unknown. Unhand me, you troublesome elf.
Okay, so that's the way that we need to go. We found it, and we avoid it. We get extras. Ooh, a Rafflesia! They are cool, but I've never seen one in person.
What in Miltiades? I said that wrong the first time. I'm going to say it wrong every time. What in Miltiades' name is that horrible stench assaulting my senses? I don't see any dead bodies around, so that's got to be the smell of a Rafflesia.
Ugh, that's what's giving off that rotting flesh smell.
It is horrible. Why are we still standing in its presence? Come, let us vacate this area at once. I may very well faint from the stench. Oh, don't be like that. Rafflesias can also be used in alchemy. Of course. I could show you how real quick. I will pass, thank you very much. Ugh. I was tempted to just say sigh. All right, we're getting into a fight. Champion, let's be a champion. Do it. Yes! Oh, I'm good at this. I'm probably not prepared, and I haven't saved
Quite a
nearly
marvel,
recently
I must
enough.
say. These fiends clearly have no idea how to treat a lady.
I forgot to switch Kana's stuff. All right, restorative seal. Let's get rid of all the
fear. Restorative seal.
bad stuff there. I think I go Iron Stance. Guardian will give us a heal. It reduces damage for everybody and gives a heal to everybody. I think Iron Stance is better.
Try me on for size.
Just get targeted is a good idea. I will go Casting Array first for the little bit of heal that gives.
Love this next one.
Yeah. Oh, what? What just happened? A lot of things happened all at once. Yeah. Okay, so maybe fighting the champion was not a great idea. At worst, I'll run through stuff again really quickly. Off camera and cut that out. Yep, looks like at worst. All right, we are back to this bit. I just skipped any fighting that I might have done, and I did go and check, and I have just enough that I can learn a little bit of something for Laneth. I just don't know which thing I want to learn. I could wait for Zephyric Seed, which would mean having another... I already have two, and I don't have enough to use them often. I would love to save a preemptive array. Arcane Barrier stuff. 5 more EP during global EP region? That's not bad. She needs EP. Increase EX gain by ether shot by 5. Ooh, that's like her regular attack thing. I think I want the EP region. Even cutting down her costs with that ring, it's still not enough. And then I hit save. And I'm actually going to go back a screen because I missed a chest. I noticed it on the way through. And yeah, we can do this. Yeah, I'll go with a regular engage. We've seen 2 of these enemies before.
If nothing else.
This is going to be more than practice, my dude. Let's... Let's do Guardian.
Not on my watch.
I feel like we could very well... Well, as before, they are area attack things, multi-target attacks. I don't know why I'm getting all stumbly on my words now.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
You know what? I'm going to have to stop responding to saying that. It's just bait. Dire Wolf? Okay.
Form 1. Swallowtail.
No. Yeah, that's the one I was worried about. Oh, that was neat. Okay, well, it's not good for me, but it was neat looking. I did shift around her gym a little bit, I think, maybe, possibly. I don't. Maybe I didn't. I definitely looked at them. All right. Oh, no, not that yet. I want Iron Stance.
Over here.
Ooh, triggered auto life. That's not great. Okay, you should just have enough. Nice. Laneth is just staying at full AP right now. Or EP. She EP. I don't know. I don't know words. I don't know why people watch this. But I appreciate it. Alright. Hit button. I couldn't do the EX thing. I guess it just wasn't up yet.
Scarlet Rondo.
Nice. This is a good combo with stuff. Like, we have tank, healer, and damage. We're basically a standard adventuring party. Oh, neither of those was up yet. Or I didn't have enough EX, I'm not sure.
Ideal strike!
Ugh. I could really use a snack.
Ooh.
Hey, what do you mean I'll get fat?
Snacks are good. Bolt Surge 2. Oh wait, maybe I did see that before. I don't know. Well, we're gonna explore this direction.
I remember there being a very busy shopping mall here back then. There were so many storefronts for whatever you could imagine, and there'd be all sorts of mouth-watering smells coming from the food court. My favorite spot was the Pax Imperia. Their ribs and steaks were out of this world.
Can we not talk so much about food? You make me start wanting something too.
Besides, you have enough fat on you as it is, you troublesome elf. Excuse you, Fluffy, I'm not fat, I'm totally healthy. You're the one who needs to eat more meat. I recommend a half slab of ribs lightly coated in barbecue sauce with a pile of fries seasoned with pepper and sea salt. That does not sound so bad, actually.
She's doing this on purpose now, isn't she? I mean, that doesn't sound bad. And they're all fine. This has been hanging in the back of my mind for a while now, but isn't it amazing these really old ether gems we're finding still work in our current on our current day equipment? I got there. There's something my mind was reading every day, and that's not what happened.
That's really interesting, actually. It's been close to 1,000 years and they still work. But then again, the core structure of the gems and the way they slot into equipment hasn't changed much at all since those days. Quite so. The Beastkin countries that create ether gems today still use the same principles that the civilizations of old did. There are discrepancies in the overall process today due to degrading technology, but current day and old ether gems ultimately should still work. However, it has been observed that ancient ether gems have a greater power output than their current day counterparts.
I guess that's because of their discrepancies you mentioned, huh? That's all pretty wild to me. That is strange. You know, we don't know the laws of the world. Those of us that did not make the game, we don't know the laws of the world. And our magic and whatnot. Okay, you've got Bolt Surge 3. I think Laneth was on... Yeah. She only had max level 2. Oh! This is a different thing. Power, magic, and critical down. Parry and max life force up. I think that's fine. She does so much damage. I think it's okay to do that. I'm paranoid now. We're saving at every opportunity. This is a dead end. But we are about to get into a fight. Okay, cool. We're good with this one. I'll keep stacking up our travel points.
Whatever shall we do with you, I wonder?
We shall do this.
Not on my watch.
So we don't all die. To inspire. I do inspire at the beginning because I like having the EX stuff up there and doing EX arts as soon as possible. Yeah. Right? I was briefly thinking, maybe I can do the up one instead of just the left one, but I don't remember the names of the abilities. I just remember the direction they're associated with. I like doing his right one. Ideal Strike. It does a delay thing. And delay is very good.
Ideal strike!
Yeah. It also speeds him up, which is nice. Oh, you can actually do another.
You won't see this coming!
No, especially because, you know, it died. Oh, again? Okay, it's a little too much, my man. Ah, never mind.
High flash!
He didn't run out of the EX stuff yet.
Watching you flail about was quite entertaining, I must say.
Flail about? He soloed that stuff, I think, basically. Right? Oh, I should check a thing. I need to remember to do this. Like, even if, though I don't think, yeah, I'm not quite there on Cain or Kana. 980? I don't think she has any that low. No. I need to get over 1,000 for her stuff. All right. I have not triggered the talk for the cave yet. Okay. Another... I'm so paranoid. Another possibility, it is the champion again. I think this is the first time I've ever hit reroll, isn't it? Is it? No, I may have done it once before when it's a champion I wasn't ready for. Like, I do want to fight them, and I want to win,
well.
but
I shall spare
we
of
need
my
some
precious
extra here.
time to play with you.
Iron Stance, I think, is fine here. Let's, yeah,
Radiant
go ahead and heal up.
blessing. Become a font of newfound strength.
Yes, font of newfound strength.
You are
Yeah, there we
wide
go.
open.
Oh, that was easy. I don't know why there's a thing appearing over her head. I thought it was part of an animation earlier. But there may be something that's a little stuck at the moment. No, we're all healthy enough. Do another ideal strike.
Wow,
Or
you
just
okay
kill it,
there?
one of the either way. I was going for a delay, but that works. How much more? Yes, we've seen this one. So we skip through it. Wah, wah, wah. How close were you? Yeah, okay. I can do Vitality Seal now, or I can get another EX art. I don't use her EX arts as much as the others. I try to use her heals and stuff more. And it's damage oriented. I don't care as much about her damage. We'll wait. We'll wait and get the other thing first. We didn't immediately jump into a thing. What was I? Why was I saying we wait? This is the one that does. This is the other thing. Yeah, there's some animation thing that's caught here. I don't know. Restarting might fix it. But I'm in the swing of things and I don't want to have to stop again. I legit had so many things just pop up that kept me from getting this episode finished before. This is no joke. What, I think my 6th time trying? Wow. That's high difficulty, but it's because there's 4 enemies. I'm definitely going for the boost, but I think I just go with it.
My. Whatever shall we do with you, I wonder?
Yeah. If we're not insta-killed, then I think we're fine, and Gordian should do that. Not really? Yeah, no one's been debuffed. She just got smacked a little bit. One of the few times that I'm just gonna go straight for Palm Strike right at the beginning. Inspire? Inspire.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
She can just stop asking. The answer's always gonna be the same. Okay. I didn't do Iron Stance before. We may lose Kana. Oh no, okay, good. It looked like there should have been another couple enemies to go, but there weren't.
Scorching flames, rise up!
Nice, that's the one I was mostly worried about. No one's got the barrier seal from early.
Radiant blessing.
Like somebody's supposed to have it like
Font of newfound
straight off the bat. Casting Array? She doesn't have a lot of EX, so
You're gonna love this next one.
yeah, I want to make sure she has it. I like the Lizord.
Surging frost, freeze them solid.
Alright. I'll go High Slash, I think it's more damage.
With all my strength!
Oh, you're resisting the damage though, and that is not ideal.
You are wide open.
Is that enough? No, not quite enough EX gained from that. Really? That popped a revive? Now we'll do the ideal strike. Then it will be a ideal. Oh, that was not enough. That's okay.
Are your eyes capable of
Not
following
bad,
this?
but I could cut down the time that took even more.
There we go. Nice little level up. Is anyone else close to... Oh, 1400. You may actually be able to learn the thing. Yeah. Let's see. High Slash is the one I use the least. And this is just a damage buff? Parry and Restore Life Force is pretty cool, but anyway. Ideal Strike I do really and like. So giving an extra buff to it is good. Or, well, debuff, technically. Debuffing the enemy, but it's a buff to the ability. There we are. That's how words are gonna work right now. I don't think Lena's quite there. Oh no, she can get one. I really, really want to save up for preemptive array. I don't think spirit protection or concentration are gonna be that great. Well, I mean, they're definitely gonna be good, but I don't think they're gonna be as important as preemptive array. Saving myself that one turn is good. All right. We're about to have that cave conversation, which we can skip because we saw that one a little bit ago. I don't know how long it will be after I cut out the bit where I ran around off camera. But it did happen. I can prove it.
Where are we now?
Oh, wow.
It looks like the inside of a building.
It appears to be a cavern of sorts. However, I can see traces of walling and tiling here and there.
This was probably one of the main government hubs back then. It's a testament to their architectural prowess that this building is still standing after so many centuries.
Our buildings look nothing like this now, though.
Why not? If you apply yourselves, then surely your architects may be able to come close, even if only by hand.
Well, that's not my field of expertise anyway, so...
What's wrong, Fluffy? You just started sniffing the air.
It appears that someone we are acquainted with is nearby.
The beastkin's sense of smell is certainly not to be underestimated, I see.
Ah, so it is you after all. Sir Solomos, was it?
We meet again. But what are you doing here?
Seeking the remnants of the past, of course.
How's that going for you? Find any thrilling new anecdotes on the mysteries of the Miltiades?
Oh, not quite yet. But I have a good feeling that I'm very close to a major discovery.
How do you know that?
Nothing more than intuition on my part.
How utterly suspicious.
You should go into theater. You drive crowds wild with your antics.
Maybe so, but my true calling turned out to be history instead of theater.
Look at you three having all this fun. Do you plan to stand here and banter all day?
Ah, right. It's too easy to get caught up in this vibe you three seem to have. That is one of the good things about having companions.
If that's the case, then why not just come with us?
What?
Wait, really?
In that moment, a severe frown seems to cross Kana's face. Before I can really look to confirm it, it's gone and Kana is speaking again.
Sir Cain, you never cease to make the most surprising decisions.
What are you two going on about? It's just logical. After all, we're going through the same place, so we may as well stick together. More fighting force gives us a bigger safety net, and you guys can banter like fools to your heart's content. I see nothing but wins.
You know, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Wait! Who's a fool?
Sir Cain, are you prepared to take responsibility for placing me in the same category as this troublesome elf?
I can see this is never going to be boring. You know what? Fine. I'll tag along with you three for now. Seems like too much fun to pass up.
And that's that. Welcome to the group, Solomos. Let's get going then.
Okay. I was wondering when that would eventually happen. The ruins of old Marcia are simply fascinating. The ether tech that used to be here has since been stripped away, but the structure itself remains, it's still on auto. The structure itself remains sound. There we go.
We were just telling Sir Cain that the architects of today could reproduce this if they merely tried.
But I'm still not sure about that. The people of today can barely build a brick house 3 stories tall. And you expect them to replicate architecture of this scale? You're a harsh mistress, Miss Kana.
Well, if it's any consolation, it's not like people today need to build things like this. Society's already adapted to the loss of the technology of the past. But that is not good enough for you, is it, Sir Solomos?
Miss Kana, we've only known each other for a few hours, and yet you know me so well.
Oh, I do try.
Thick as thieves, you two.
Aren't they?
Oh, good. They're pairing off. Alright, so what does this mean? Are you in the party? You are in the party. What is... Do we get 4 people in the party? Because that would be amazing. Ooh, you are a gun guy. Firing ether rounds. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's... Actually, before we start loading you up with abilities, let's check out your skills. Eye on the prize? I'm sure we'll see what that is in a second. Oh, good, you came with some AP. So I can get you stuff. I feel like getting EX arts would be good straight away. At least one. Okay. Further beyond. Restore LF and EX. Nice. Boost speed. Next turn comes sooner. Yeah. Go fast is good. So, yes. Oh, you do elemental things a bit. If you have Eagle Eye. I'm guessing Eagle Eye is a thing that I can't see in here. Okay. Further beyond restores an extra 5. Precise aims damage. What's precise aim? That must be his... Must be his default one. Power Shell. Doesn't have any union stuff. Okay. Let's switch to using this. Truth Seeker. Get over there. Speed and crit are increased. Ooh. 25% chance to act twice. All unions get a 6-turn cooldown. That is impressive. Wow, because their cooldowns are normally pretty long. Okay. Power Shell. Major damage, reduce power, gain a stack of ignition. Minor physical damage and inflict lock-on against targets, gain Eagle Eye. Okay, reduce speed and increase damage taken. Nice. Ignition, 5% power, speed, 2% LF regen with ignition stacks. Eagle Eye, precise aims stuff. Oh, is so much higher. And it removes Eagle Eye. Okay. So the goal for him is to use this, get Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye gives boosts. We don't have precise aim. Oh, is precise aim is regular attack. Okay. Let's look at these first, because having more than one EX art is actually really nice to, you know, dump your EX into when you have it. Counter state and boost Pry. For 3 turns, gain 1 stack of ignition. Eagle Eye is active, you restore some life force as well. That's always good. Consume ignition stacks to deal major physical damage. Okay. Oh, wow. So, I do want to be able to use the ignition stacks for things. Nothing else seems to. Unless I'm forgetting something I just looked at. Power Shell, Energy Shell, and Lock-On gain 2 extra hits. Ooh, that's really nice. Alright, let's get the one that lets me use my ignition stacks. And... doubles bonus damage of convergence at all ignition ranks. Wow. Wow. Okay. But getting extra hits off stuff for free sounds really nice too. Okay. Now I can go back to using the mouse. Okay, so just... You're an offense physical type. Yeah, absolutely we want air cross stuff. May as well use 2. I need to get some blue ones in here. Blue ones are not great for you, my dude. No, it's max EP and barrier, that's still good. I need better Flame Brave for you. Wait, which one increased critical is Bolt Search? Okay. Oh, or Gaia Break. I'll go with Flame Brave for now. I know we haven't picked up any new accessories, no. Okay. Saving the game! Because we got 4 people. Fights should be very interesting. Ores? This rock. This must be the geostone Douglas was after. Ooh, okay. I gotta keep an eye out for those. There's not enough here. I'll have to look elsewhere. Yes, we need to explore everything. Everyone, keep an eye out and shout if you see it. Not that I can hear you right now.
You know, I haven't seen a firearm in a really long time. I'm sure the Beastkin are still developing them, but no way are they as advanced as they were in the past.
Firearm? Is that what Solomos' weird weapon is called? It seems powerful, but I feel a little uneasy knowing there's a weapon you can effortlessly point and hurt people from from a long distance away.
Yes, firearms are a blanket term for a class of long-distance firing weapons. They used to be prevalent in the distant past, but the loss of technology saw them fallen out of access. Beastkin can create them, but they are bulkier, have less ammo capacity, firing frequency, as well as precision. It may as well be night and day. Which brings us to the crowning question. Where did you get such an advanced gun from in this day and age?
Well, aren't we a curious bunch? Of course, I found it in a ruin on the Garania continent. From what I could understand, it may have been a weapon production facility owned by the Zelen Corporation.
Zelen?
Weren't they a huge thing back in the old era? I remember seeing their names in the history textbooks. Especially, what's her name again? Rhiannon Zelen?
Close! It's Rhiannon Zelen. She was considered one of the last great visionaries of the old era. Of course, today, there aren't any Zelens. The main family is long gone, along with their company, and whoever was left must have married off and had their names changed as a result.
Kinda sad to hear that such greatness faded away.
Time spares no one, no matter how great they may have been.
Oh, we've got so many directions to go. Oh, good. Get you... Yeah, better stuff. Alright. Left feels good. Random cave-in seems okay. Safe from too much finding of the correct direction. Is it going to be the same? Yeah. Same stuff as last time. I've got an extra Aircross 3. Who needs it? You're at Aircross 3 already. Alright. Solomos' thing seems to include speed. We'll lean into it a bit. Okay. Yeah, the stairs look like the correct path, so we skip that for now.
Oh, look at this, everyone! It's Gaia Stone!
Gaia Stone? Isn't that just a rock? What? We've gathered some up already.
No, silly.
Oh, wait, is it that or is it a different name? I've already forgotten.
Gaia Stone is a special ore brimming with natural earth ether. It must have formed over time in these ruins.
I've heard of Gaia Stone, actually. Flamestone and Windstone as well. Back before the height of Ethertech civilization, these stones would be used as the base material for crafting ether gems. Unfortunately, humans can no longer refine elemental ore and craft ether gems on their own. Right, I've heard of this. Beastkin are the only ones who have the technology and ability to craft ether gems and equipment that use them these days. There we go. Naturally, they charged a hefty amount of Zelum to human nations for them.
And why, pray tell, why are you all looking at me like that?
Oh, there we go. I said it weirdly, but... Oh, wait, no, it's just gonna make us... We're going through it again. Well, not auto. Fast. Next one will be a fight, so... Guess what we're doing? Oh, thank you, OCD and Paranoia. I did just save. I just saved. We have 4 people now. I gotta try.
Quite a bother, I must say. These fiends
yes, a tutorial. A tutorial. Solomos, despite his looks, is a speedy marksman. No, he kind of looks like a speedy marksman, who focuses on setting up his game plan and then unleashing a huge burst of damage via his base art, unlike other characters. Okay, that does work that way. His defining art is Lock-On, which inflicts a special debuff on the enemy or the target enemy while also applying Eagle Eye to himself. When Eagle Eye is active, his base art Precise Aim has its damage to hugely increased. Nice. Solomos also has an additional unique mechanic called Ignition. Every time he uses an EX art, Ignition increases by 1 stack for a max of 3. Every stack of Ignition grants him permanent bonuses for the duration of the battle. Yeah. Patiently set up Solomos' arts, lock onto the enemy, and then fire for massive damage. Okay, cool. I feel like Laneth, yeah. At first she felt kind of bursty, but I think it's just because I didn't have casting array up all the time. But by now, yes, she does. I don't want to immediately die, so we'll go with Guardian.
Get behind me!
Let's use Lock On straight away. Or, wait, I want to make sure I'm getting the name right. Yeah, okay. It's called Lock On and it inflicts Lock On as well. Good to know.
Locking on.
Wait, champion all stats plus 20%. Okay, not anything I can do with that. I don't think there's any reason to use any of her buffs or her other things, so we'll just punch a bird. Okay. I don't like that. Inspire!
Keep it up, everyone!
Hugs all around. No, wait. Iron Stance.
Why don't you try me on for size?
I should just not respond to Cain when he says that.
Damn it.
Okay, we're all still alive. Not that one. Arts. Blessed Seal.
Radiant blessing.
I'd like to remove his debuffs, but I can't do that and heal at the same time, obviously. Alright. This should get us... Yeah. That'll take care of the bird. Absolutely. That did kill the bird that had the debuff on it, which I did not think about beforehand.
This'll trip you up.
It was the one that Solomos was going to work on. Solomos. He's saying Solomos. Let's do a casting array. I'm going to stop having Laneth. No, actually, she may be the best one to pick off the smaller enemies. I need another ability that heals for a good amount. No, you still have whatchamathing on. His personal buff thing. The hand. I don't remember. Potential. Ooh, brain tired. Brain spicy. Let's see, do I have any up? Yes, Scarlet Rondo is up.
Scorching flames, rise up!
Ooh, fire is a weakness. Very good to know. No, come on. Come on. Not fair. Oh, we're at the limit index too. I am curious to see. Oh, I didn't have a thing available. That sucks. No, you could have stopped earlier. You could have stopped earlier. Let's go for a win. Let's just try to finish it with the... Oh!
Get wrecked.
The voices overlapped and that was too much for me for a second there. But yeah, our characters got revived. That's awesome. Okay. We save afterward as well. Anyone, not status, skills, anyone, 500's not enough. It's down there in this bottom right box. The left side of the bottom right box. 867's not enough. 1380's not enough for what I want. I'm still waiting for 1650. And I just spent all your stuff, so no. Okay. Is this the way I just came from? Yes. Oh, no, this does look interesting.
Don't touch that. I can sense volatile ether flowing beneath the surface of that orb. It is very likely a trap, or at the very least some sort of tool fallen into disrepair.
Really? Sheesh. I hope there aren't too many of these around here. A trap, is it? How disappointing. I wanted to study its makeup.
He's not even bothered a little bit? I suppose that is in the line with his behaviors this far.
My words have given up on me. The thirst for knowledge knows no bounds, huh? Yeah, I'm doing my best here. Ether drink. I hope we don't run into the end by accident. Okay. There's a statue, but wow, we're picking up stuff. Got the geostone. Didn't we need 4? I think we found 3. It's geostone, not Gaia stone. Key items. Yeah, we have 3. We needed 4. Douglas wants 4 hunks. Oh, well, there's a statue, but we can't do anything with it. Oh, now we can. The statue.
It appears to simply be a statue. I sense no arcane trickery brewing beneath its surface. It's kinda conspicuously, though.
Wait.
It's placed kinda conspicuously, though, don't you think?
You think? But if it's not doing anything, then it must just be an ornament. I have my doubts, but I don't see any proof otherwise.
Hey, Cain, excuse me.
What? Hey, there's plenty of space here, Laneth. Don't just shove...
It activated. Sir Cain, did you do that? But how?
I'd very much like an explanation for this too. Look, I have absolutely no idea what just happened. I just touched the statue and it turned on.
Wow, that's so weird. I didn't sense any ether, so it couldn't be that.
First you shove me and then you play innocent. I'm confused.
Whoa, now, that was an honest mistake. I stumbled. Well, as curious as this is, may we perhaps look about and see what changed?
I'm not satisfied, but I guess we'll have to. Yeah, same. Okay. We activated something. Can we mess with this again? No, it's just the same thing. Okay. Quick through that. I think I came from the right, didn't I? Okay. Regular. We go regular. I didn't get a good chance to see how Solomos works.
Or freeze them solid. Choices.
Yeah, we just used the usual thing. Greater Hellraven? And we'll go with the regular Direwolf instead. Inspire. Yeah.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Of course. Of course I want the hug. Oh, right. Need to use the other thing first. Let's do Iron Stance.
Over here.
I think these enemies have some single target stuff. Oh! Is Frost Saber the one that's... Yeah, it's leaving like a thing over it. Some kind of artifact of that animation's not going away.
Blessed seal.
Okay, well, he's still alive, technically. I did not set up casting array, but I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Scorching flames, rise up!
With her around, I don't know that Solomos is going to have enough time for lock-on and ignition and all that stuff outside of a boss fight. Which one do I do? Let's do Guardian. It'll heal Cain
Not on my watch.
and reduce the damage he takes. It did not heal Cain. Was there a debuff that I wasn't aware of? I should read things. I feel like reading is important. Clearly, I've not been good at that today.
Swallowtail.
Okay. Oh, you get to go again. You do have enough EX left. I think that's enough. Yeah.
Capable of
Mess
following
with the
this.
best, and you'll get wrecked.
Laneth didn't do that much work in that one. I don't know why she got the talk shit line. Water Surge 3 is good. This rock is, yeah, but we have 4 now. That should be enough ore to satisfy Douglas. Time to move on. Yeah, we found him all of his hunks. Oh. What's the deal with this body of water? It looks man-made.
Huh. I think this might have been an indoor swimming pool. A swimming pool? Now that you say that, the size and shape do appear to corroborate that assessment.
And if this is a swimming pool, then there's only one thing to do. Toss caution to the wind and dive right in.
Yeah, time to lose these clothes and face this challenge ahead. Or head on. Excuse me?
Where do I even start? Well, if you two want to go swimming in that gross water, then feel free. Let's go, Kana.
Yes, indeed. Let us do just that.
I feel like Kana would be into it. I just to mess with Cain. Okay. So we've done this whole side, right? That was statue, that was swimming pool. I'm about to get into another fight. I do need to give you a heal real quick before we go doing anything. 1056, actually, that might be... Oh, not quite. Almost 100 more to go. 1561, still shy of the 1650. And yeah, nowhere near. So, can I... Not in EX art. Okay, I can't use them outside of combat. That's unfortunate. You know what, I was gonna say I'll use a tincture because I have more of them, but that does not make sense. I'll save the better one. That's not a full heal by any means. You know, Cain's only halfway, but we usually seem to have time to do a heal at the beginning of combat. We have the travel points for a boost, it's fine. Oh, there's a spot that said opening.
Another challenger stepping up to bat.
That we do. Ow! All of our faces collectively.
Everyone, get behind me!
Oh, yeah, you don't need to do your healy thing this time. Dang. I was relying on doing that at the beginning. I keep having Kana just hit things, and it doesn't really work that well.
You won't get away that easily.
Yeah, you tell him.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Always. Iron Stance is good.
Over here.
Now that he's fully healed, Iron Stance is a good idea. Oof. You know what?
Form 1.
I want to see what Solomos does when he hits more than one time. Let's see. Oh, I forgot what it said. It's EX Arts give ignition, yeah. Yeah, okay. Nope, it's up, not... Oh, well that was damage, alright. Maybe I need to do this in a boss fight, and then I'll be able to follow it better.
Huh. Went down faster than I figured.
Oh, he's only rank 6. He's way behind. I may have over-leveled all the people. That says opening now, which is new. And you know what? I'll worry about these at a different time. Let's go up here. Ooh, huge crevice.
This is quite an enormous hole there.
Someone make a joke about that. Oh, okay.
Are you okay, Kana?
You're tugging my sleeve again.
Silence. This is merely a precaution. Yes. You sure are afraid of a lot of things, Fluffy. How do you live like that? I consider myself to have a very normal and healthy amount of fear, thank you very much. It is what keeps us alive in the worst situations.
Don't be afraid, Miss Kana. If you fall, then the chances of death are actually fairly low.
That does not make me feel better in the slightest.
Why does it feel like this conversation gets more ridiculous every time it comes up?
It's just you.
Something like that. Some way of saying those words. Okay. Well, we've checked out the big hole. Come on, there's so many jokes about that. Hey, was this opening here when we passed through earlier?
No, I do not believe it was.
It seems very likely that the statue from before may have been linked to this passage.
Oh, this is starting to feel like a real adventure. Let's take a look.
Okay. Ooh, books. And just a book.
How strange it is to come upon a bookshelf in a place like this.
Judging by the rest of the room, I guess this was some sort of archive. Doesn't look like there's much that survived in here, though.
I think so. It's been forever since this place was populated, so I couldn't tell you about every single area in exact detail. But it's still a bit surprising this is still standing.
Oh, I said still too many times. Surprising indeed. One can only wonder what information these weathered volumes contain.
Unfortunately, it appears most of the volumes here have faded into worthlessness. Ha! That's expected, though. It's been literal ages.
As soon as you say that, I find this though seems pretty intact to me. It's written in ancient language. I think I can make out some of it. Space Finder?
Chaser. Star Chaser. Wow, though. That's an original version of Chronicle of a Star Chaser Volume 2. Nice find.
Oh, huh. I used to read these books when I was a kid. I had no idea the stories existed since way back in the ancient era.
Indeed. Even I have found myself being read tales of the adventures of the legendary Star Chaser by my mother when I was young.
Right? The travels of the adventurers raised Saitlin. That one filled my imagination when I was a kid. I'd run around the neighborhood swinging 2 sticks and calling them my boomerangs.
Oh, how adorable. I bet if Ray's knew that, he'd be so flattered.
Wait, what? You say that as if he actually existed. Aren't these just fictional stories to inspire kids and teach lessons?
Not at all. Ray Saitlin was actually existed, you know? I've met him a few times back then. He was a cheerful guy, hard to keep still. He'd always be running this way and that to explore the great mysteries of the world, never tied down to anything.
It's said that he had an absolutely terrible sense of direction, however. Apparently, he was always getting lost and winding up in the most inexplicable places. Really? That part wasn't in the storybooks.
Certainly you must be speaking in jest. Many of the things that happen in the tales of his travels are far too outrageous to have been based in fact. Such as his adventures in Edelweiss, casing down the conspiracy of the old court and the great elemental.
Hey, I remember that one. It was pretty exciting.
Oh, that was his first adventure. That actually happened too, believe it or not. I may not have known Race very well, but I heard well of the incidents he helped to solve every now and then back in that era.
Huh. All this time I was under the impression that Race Saitlin was just some storybook character. Storybook hero crafted to make kids want to go out and do things. I'm gonna have to think about this now.
Funny how legacies live on and change shape over time, huh? I'm sure he'd be happy to know that people remember him so fondly, even after so many centuries.
Okay, we're like over an hour and a half into the recording now. What was this book on the ground? Of course, I can't read it all that well. What have you got there, a book?
Yeah, I nearly stepped on the thing, so I grabbed it.
Let's see here. This seems to be a diary from what little I can make out. Amelia Winchester must be the owner. Why would a diary be sitting on the ground in a place like this, though? Given what happened here in the past, it's highly possible that this Amelia was at this building seeking a government service when the city was attacked. She must have dropped it in her hurry to evacuate. Makes sense, given all the clues. Now that I recall, Lady Laviere was looking for an old book. Maybe this will do? I'll take it with me. Yes, ancient tome found. And failing that, you can give it to Laneth, and she can cast spells with it. Let's save it again. My brain is weird, and I gotta save it all the time. As we cross the ruins and into this chamber, the architecture suddenly makes a startling change. From the browns and yellows and the tiles, it feels like we suddenly stepped into a different world. A world hued in violets and purples. Where on Miltiades are we? Laneth, do you recognize this area?
Well, I do and I don't. I recognize the architecture, but this isn't supposed to be here, is it? I do believe that you are being asked precisely because you are the only one who would know.
Fascinating. This chamber appears as if it was built by the hands of a civilization so far removed from even that of the distant era. These walls, this floor. Well, we were lost, Solomos. We lost? Something. Leaving him aside to marvel at his immediate surroundings, I stepped forward with Kana and Laneth. You said you recognized the architecture, Laneth? Who was it that put something like this together, then?
I'm not sure who or what exactly, but a long time ago there was a tower that had similar architecture to this chamber here. A tower? I have heard vaguely about a tower in the distant past, but this chamber resembles it, you say?
While they chat about things I don't quite know about, which is frankly nothing new, I decide to put this matter of a tower from the distant past aside and have a deeper look into the chamber. There I can see some sort of odd panel on the floor. It's glowing a dark violet which illuminates the walls nearby. Considering how odd that seems, I approach carefully. As I do that, there's a sudden movement from the panel as if it was reacting to some nearby stimuli. A whir and sound of something charging up cuts through the chamber. Oh, what is this? Did this room have some sort of hidden function?
Sir Cain, did you do this?
I don't know, I just got closer and took a look around, then this floor panel reacted.
Ah, I think I get it now. This is where it was.
Where it was? Laneth, what are you going on about now? I ask her that, but before I can get an answer, there's a sudden surge as a hole opens up in the center of that floor panel. A pale violet light shines up through it. Then a dark shape seems to levitate up from the light shaft. Is that a sword? No, it's unmistakably a sword, but not like any sword I've seen. It has this presence about it.
What is this, Sir Cain?
You're asking me, of all people? Amazing. This looks to be a weapon from the old era, and it was preserved in such a pristine state, too. Could this be a genuine artifact? Filled with wonder, Solomos steps forward to try and touch the floating sword's handle, but then something happens. There's a visible crackle and a spark purple lightning that expels from the surface of the sword. The show of power forces him back, as if intent on keeping him from touching the weapon.
Gugh! Whoa! Does it have some sort of barrier on it? No, I do not sense the typical fluctuation in ether that would suggest a barrier in place. It must be another method.
I see. Are you okay, Solomos? I'm fine. It was just a little pushback. Still, it seems I can't touch that weapon.
It's not a barrier, but it rejects touch. Maybe...
Laneth, meanwhile, stands back, rubbing her chin as she looks on at this. Kana, who stands near her, frowns.
What is it, you troublesome elf? You know what this is, do you not? Perhaps you would like to share with the rest of the class? Kinda, maybe. It's not surrounded by a barrier, which means certain people can touch it. Hey, Cain! If this is what I think it is, then that sword might just respond to you. Try touching it.
When you say that with that look on your face, it makes me want to touch it even less. Did you not see what it... Yeah, did not just see what it did to Solomos?
Oh, come on! I already explained the possible mechanism. Did you already forget the statue from earlier?
Ah, right, the statue. I haven't forgotten that. It's clearly suspicious how Laneth seems to be pushing me towards doing a specific thing, but I've known her for a while now. She's silly and exhausting, but she's never been malicious. And truthfully, the sight of that sword floating there does stir some curiosity in me. I won't say that it's calling out to me, but it sort of feels like that.
If this is a similar case to the statue from before, then perhaps there is merit to the idea after all. Very well. Touch the blade, Sir Cain.
I, too, am curious about this. Go ahead and try. I love how you all just decided this for me, but... I turn away from them and to the sword. With a bit of apprehension, I reach for the handle. Oh, that's a cool picture. Unlike with Solomos, there's no adverse reaction. I'm able to take hold of it without issue, just as Laneth predicted. The moment my hands grasp it, I can feel the flow of something alien running through me. It doesn't seem harmful, but rather just different. Could this be what ether feels like? I grip the sword in my hands for what feels like a long time, pondering over its form and this feeling. But then light builds up over the weapon. It grows slowly, getting more and more intense until everything goes white. I blink as I seem to return to reality. That was... Did any of you see that just now? See what exactly?
What are you talking about, Sir Cain? You have been standing there holding that sword silently all this time. Yeah, you had us worried for a second. Are you okay? Don't feel like barfing or anything?
Yeah, I feel fine. Guess I'm the only one who saw that then. I frown as I look down at the sword in my hand. It's got good weight and the design definitely screams that it came from a different world entirely. Clear what I saw there. That has to have been the future. At least I think so. If it is, then that means... I look at Solomos, and he quirks a brow. Is something the matter, Mr. Cain? No, nothing's wrong. I think we should go. I doubt we'll find anything else here.
Agreed. Let us be on our way. Fine with me.
I would still like to study this room some more, but alas, I'll make do with that sword you're carrying, Mr. Cain.
Are you taking that with you, Sir Cain?
Yeah, I think I am. It's a good sword. I think it'll come in handy.
Oh, how about a name? You've got to give a fancy sword like that a name.
Well, before I can say anything more, a word suddenly flashes into my mind's eye like lightning. Almace. Almace. Oh, what made you decide that? I don't know, it just came to me.
Almace it is then. Almace, that's an interesting name. And here I thought you would have called it something like the Ultimate Pulsar Inferno Blade Omega.
Do I look like you? I don't know. I think it's a fun name. Just imagine shouting it out on the battle, or on the field of battle. Behold my Ultimate Pulsar Inferno Blade Omega! Yeah, let's not. I can feel the colossal weight of secondhand embarrassment bearing down on me already.
This did not happen last time. What exactly could this mean?
Ooh. Curious. The limit index capacity has been increased to 10. Cain has earned the EX Art Phantom Slash. KS has learned the EX Limit, Forever Yours. Ooh, cool. Alright, and then we gotta walk out of here. We hit save first. My throat is going at this point. We're coming up on 2 hours. I don't think I'll be cutting a ton of stuff out. We haven't picked up anything, have we? Anything much? Another water surge? I'm not gonna... Oh, there was something else that was new down here. And a bolt surge. And a Gaia break. Well, since I'm sitting here, I may as well do this. Ah, dang it. My mouse was over the accessory thing, so it was getting kind of stuck. And we haven't... No, we didn't do any fights or anything. That's kind of weird. If I go back up here, what... We did not have any further business in here. Let's move on. Okay. I guess we're gonna get into a boss fight on the way out. Did I just save? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter anymore. Brain is no. Game is... Oh, yeah. Yeah. We do fight. We fight. Do champion fight. Yes. Okay. Enough of that.
My. Whatever shall we do with you, I wonder?
I'm having to focus to keep... Oh, wait, not precise aim first, arts first. And we're gonna have you just go for... Yeah. Laneth can do big damage without as much build-up to begin with, so... We are still gonna use some, though. I think Inspire is good.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Let's see, you already need a bit of healing. I may as well use Blessed Seal. That'll get us the auto-revive on, among, you know, the other things that it does. We're about to get attacked, but we're all healthy. I'll do Iron Stance. I think Cain will be okay.
Try me on for size.
Uh-huh. Do those stack, or is it just for extra turns or something? Oh, okay. A lot of his stuff is half what it was. And now I don't have the heal that I needed for Cain. Was my plan correct? Let's just throw bottles at him of healing stuff. That works. Precise Aim is available. EX Arts. Which ones do I have? I have Power Shell and Convergence. I'll do Power Shell.
Power Shell.
Convergence burns up his ignition stacks, and I didn't have any up anyway. Alright, you can... Scarlet Rondo.
Scorching flames, rise up!
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, having Laneth take out the birds while Solomos works on the main one. Wow. Please don't. Okay, so change of plans. I'm gonna have Laneth do all the work. Don't do this to me. We did the hard thing. Well, we didn't do a boss fight yet, but we got the special sword. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna bother cutting things. This time, if we walk into a room and that happens again, I'll just reroll. Cannot exit. Oh. Yeah, we can do that. I can't go out the way I came in? I have been saving repeatedly.
Let's see how quickly we can take care of this one.
So I would think that I could just, like, leave now. Okay. We'll do a Guardian for the heal.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, we'll do an Inspire.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
I really like having the extra stuff already available. We'll do a Lock on the Greater Direwolf. Okay. Let's see. Also, I feel like I keep forgetting that I'm playing on hard mode. It's like the second hardest mode. And I'm still learning how things work, so I shouldn't get too down on myself for not doing great.
Radiant blessing, become a font of newfound
All right.
strength.
You... yeah. Can finish that off. Nice. The ice that stays forever. Can do...
You won't be much of a threat after this one.
yeah. Oop, did I hit the right thing? I think I hit the right thing. Not quite enough of the EX. We're healthy. You can do attacky things.
You are wide open.
And Solomos, this thing cannot have that much health left. It's super debuffed.
So,
Yeah.
with that done, why don't we take a break? No? Oh, boo.
Okay, Etherstone pile? That's new.
Here's the bad thing about old yet advanced ruins. I don't think my ether arts can flow through this hybrid etherstone material.
And there's this doorway right there too. Situations like these are pretty common in ruins of the past civilization. No material or explosives we have today can dent this material.
But you know, I could probably squeeze through what little opening is there myself. Well, that's not fair at all. Don't you dare go and leave us behind, Fluffy. Perhaps you too could manage this if those cow udders were not weighing you down so desperately.
Udders are a slightly different shape, I will say. Anyway, we're not getting through there, so time to move on. Oh, but this conversation is rather interesting. Please continue. Or maybe it's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Sav was found. Skills-wise, I wouldn't think anybody... Oh, no, you... yeah, you can learn your second to last thing. Give some damage over time and apply a debuff. Ether Decay? I don't know what that is. Nope. Skills. Oh, you do have enough. Preemptive Array. Starting with it on. Cool. That means I can use Inspire and then attack on the second turn instead of having to Inspire, Preemptive Array, then attack. Which is awesome. Alright, you can learn things. Let's see. Further Beyond restores an extra 5 EX. Well, I think this is supposed to be tied to I already have Further Beyond. Energy Destruction doubles the bonus damage of Convergence. That's right. What was Lightning Shell? Counter State and Boost Pry. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go Further Beyond. A bit of a heal and a speed boost, always a good thing. I probably won't use it often, but I'm good with it. And we save again, because obviously I need that. Ooh, fancy treasure chest. Save warning, thank you.
Isn't it weird that despite how far we've come, there's been no big, terrible disaster waiting for us?
Yeah.
We're totally on a roll.
No, don't say that. Not anymore since you just jinxed us.
Yes.
She really did just say that, didn't she?
Indeed. Steel yourselves before we press on. What? Hey!
Yeah, okay. I'm glad that I was able to join in on that. Oh, a Prime Elixir.
Look, a Prime Elixir. The item fairies are generous today.
Are you just messing with us?
I realized that I had mentioned them to heckle Sir Cain, but item fairies are merely a joke, yes?
A joke? Item fairies are very real. They're shy, reclusive creatures with a peculiar passion for spreading treasure and lost items around.
Yeah, really? How do you two not know about them? Sir Cain, my worldview is being shattered ever so surely.
You're not the only one. But what does it do? Prime Elixir. Elephant EP by 75%, boost stats by 75%, Regent's life force buff lasts 3 turns, up to 5 can be carried, so targets any ally but not all allies. Wait, why are these all saying 1 and this says any? We may have to give that a try in the next battle just to do it. Yeah, my 478th save this time around. Welcome to OCD. So this is where that gate leads to.
I can see remnants of bookshelves. Perhaps this was a library in the past?
Or a record-keeping room, given the way it was hidden so thoroughly. Fascinating. Unfortunately, most of the materials here have eroded away.
That's weird. Normally they'd have computers with data stored in them instead of books, but I don't see a trace of technology here.
Computers? We might find one further in, but first we might want to prepare ourselves for battle.
Huh? What are you talking about? Sir Cain, what on Miltiades are you saying?
Nice. Nice flip of it to show the things. Oh, now this demonic beast looks far more dangerous than any other I've seen before. So this is the same too.
Whatever you're pondering about, do it later. This thing's got a tremendous amount of ether. I have questions, Sir Cain, but first let us dispatch this fiend obstructing our way.
Are we going to get introduced to a new mechanic or anything? That seems to happen quite a lot. Oh, what?
Well, what?
Yeah. You won't get one over on us this time. Let's finish this quickly.
Wow. Was it about to curse us? Good catch.
Huh, perfect. Let's keep up that momentum. Okay. But how and what? Oh, it removed Blessing from Laneth. Oh, don't like that. Okay, we can do Inspire, and then we do big hits.
Give you a hug.
Always yes to hugs. That's what we do around here. I'm not going to put Blessed Seal on anybody. I want to save it for the heal. And I imagine we'll need it in a second. You know what? I've completely neglected the unions, but I'm just saving up the limit index stuff. Oh, right. You can purification seal.
God, purification seal.
Further beyond. You don't need a boost of stuff right now. Let's start with lock on.
You won't get away that easily.
Please don't be weak to that. Oh, 2 of you are weak to it. We'll start with a guardian.
Everyone, get behind me!
Just so we survive this next attack. Or not.
Damn it.
Yeah, damn it indeed, man. Okay. You're one of my 2 damage dealers. I think you need to be doing the attacking.
Scorching flames, rise up!
I did not read what Cain's limit index thing, or limit. It's a big special thing that uses limit index. I didn't read what it does. You're not gonna do great damage, I don't think, and I want to have... Yeah. Let's have you draw aggro, if possible. Nope, she still got it. I don't have a, like, proper defend yourself thing. Let's do a focus. Oh, okay. Oh, delayed? Not cool, man. Don't kill anyone. It's that easy. And you buffed yourself back up. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Time to go further beyond.
I should have just done that one first. You don't have the extra special thing. What is this eyeball? Blind. Oh. That's not great for some of my people. Alright.
Frostworm wrath!
Weak to frost. Nice. Wait, Lena's the only one that can do it, and only sometimes. So I'm limited anyway, but good to know. Inspire, I think we're okay on EX stuff. Let's do a casting array for the extra heal.
You're gonna love this next one.
I do have Blessed Seal available, and I want to keep my damage people alive.
Become a font of newfound strength.
Because we need to do damage.
Power Shell!
Ooh, resistant to physical stuff. Not cool, man. Let's see, I just have my 2 damage people going. I want to throw out some heals. I feel like Laneth is better set up. No, Solomos has a temporary buff on, so he needs to. Does this? That is single target. Just gotta make sure. Let's go with a tincture. It won't be a big heal, but it's a pretty good heal. It's not a full heal. Missed. Stop doing that one. No one likes it. No one likes when you use that move. That's right, I can't just jump doing these, can I? Nope. Healer gonna heal. See, Cain will get another turn. He'll have his AoE healing available. Inspire's also AoE healing.
Keep it up,
right.
everyone.
I have not been using... Oh, you don't have it. You do need to unlock potential again. Anyway, that's okay. Please don't miss this time.
This one's gonna blow you away.
Exceed Shackle? Don't like the sound of that. Ah, come on. Alright. I just burned my Ignite stacks. I wanted to see if it would do, like, really cool damage amounts, but having it be multiple smaller attacks is making it really hard for me to, understand how much damage I just did to things. Blessed Seal's gonna be a while. Let's throw some... I think a salve is just fine. Ooh. It was not just fine. Ah, dang it. We'll give this one another try. Of course, like we're not gonna give up after just one. But if it doesn't work this time, then I will stop because my throat is gonna die at some point and I need to stop talking. Okay. Quickly through that. You remove the thing again. Let's do Inspire. Wait, let's hold on Inspire. Let's actually just attack. Because I can use Inspire to heal on the next turn. We'll start with Further Beyond. Get the speed buff going as quickly as possible. Okay, Empower. I want to do a Purification Seal. I have 2 people that are gonna AoE heal in a second. With damage resistance. So
Keep it up, everyone.
I'm having to think a lot about what abilities I'm gonna be using.
Power Shell.
Ooh. Don't do it. Thank you. You just... You just used the EX art that you have available. So I think that means it's good for him to throw a heal. I'm gonna go with bigger healing items when possible.
Why don't you try me on for size?
Okay. I don't have anything extra to put on anyone. I'm not using my unions because I really want the limit index. We're doing some decent damage. I'm curious how far we got before. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That is also an issue. Let's see, your EX art is not gonna be ready. I could use Convergence. Let's just use lock on. Yeah.
Locking on.
Whoa, what do I want you to do? What can you do? You can do casting array for a little heal on yourself. Enemy is about to go. I think I just need to push for a win. Oh, wait, no. I hit the wrong one. My brain is not functional. If my tank dies, my tank dies. I need damage.
Blessed sealed.
Yeah, you're just not allowed to kill both. The tank and the damage. I know how much damage she can do. Let's keep her alive. Solomos, I'm not entirely sure I understand. Yes, you can do this. We should get Prismatic Illusion. Yeah, or Illumination.
My magic arts.
And you got hit with a delay. Everybody's fairly healed, so I think I can get Cain back. Okay. We'll do an Inspire. Yeah, we'll do Inspire. So we're all just basically fully healed. I kind of want to do the speed boost thing. Yeah.
Time to go further beyond.
Evil Wave? Yeah. Ooh, popped a revive, but that's alright. I don't have Blessed Seal, so we go for a healing. Damage has got to stay alive. Ooh, we can have both stay alive, actually. Oh, come on. That's not a... That's not good. That was a really bad one. How much health do you have left? Way too much. Well, we're getting there, but it's just too much HP left to get through. I should have... Yeah. I'm thinking. It's between, do I heal Cain or do I... Nope. It was between healing Cain and trying to revive someone else. And I felt like Cain being full health meant that he would be able to revive the next time, but obviously, that did not work out. Alright, so as in last episode, I'm gonna have to do some stuff. Removing buffs, I like that removing buffs is a possibility and then you can do it, but I cannot keep up with how fast they reapply them. So, yeah, I'll have to find a different way to do that. Maybe do a little bit of grinding, get another ability or two, especially for Solomos since he's new. He could just use some levels. Yeah. But that's gonna have to do it for this one. I'm gonna go drink massive amounts of tea and not talk for like 2 hours. So, thank you very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you like the video, then be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, then be sure to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Later.